Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and I'm excited about today's episode. I'm sharing with you how I decorate my family room Christmas tree. So I start off with just unloading everything out of the Christmas bag, and it's a really easy tree to assemble. It's from Costco, and it's one of those real feel trees, and it comes in one, two, three parts. And you just have to plump them together and then just fluff it up a little bit, and that's it. There's no branches to attach or anything like that. Really easy. And this is the corner where it'll go, so I just clear it out and I put the base on, and then over top I put the skirts. And I'm using two skirts just because the other one, the top one, is a little bit smaller, so I just want, and I do like the green in it, so I use both. And then my husband helps me because my arm is still kind of wonky, so I want to make sure I don't hurt myself any further. But as you can see, it just flops down like that. It's awesome to put together. I really originally didn't want it with lights, but now I kind of wish I had gotten one with lights, but I love the way this one looks. So we just attach everything together, and then I fluff it out, and I always have him help me with the lights just because it is a little bit tricky to get them on because it's such a big tree. I believe it's a 7-foot tree. And then the top is the only part where you have to kind of fluff out manually, so I do that myself. So some people don't like the silicone type of trees, but I love they're not as much mess, and the tree itself looks almost real. So I really like the way these look. They all have a little bit of that plastic stuff, like the regular stuff inside, but for the most part it's the silicone stuff. So I'll just show you in this picture here. The picture kind of doesn't do it justice, but just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's like, to me, they just look like real branches. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what your preference is for trees. So see, the inside is made out of the other material, and then the outside is that silicone material. Now this tree is all, well, 99% Dollar Tree items. So other than the lights and the star, I am starting with putting the lights in. I usually just kind of twirl around until I get as many lights as and I always think I need more, but then once the decorations go on, it looks nice. I try to hide the cable in. I may, if the lights are on sale this year, I might pick up smaller ones because I think they'll be easier to work with. They won't have such a thick cable. These are indoor-outdoor lights, so they're kind of good for both. But I'm using a combination of red and white. I like the pure white, not the yellowy white, so I always use that. And then I have this container of decorations that I use, and I put them all in here so I can put them on together. Now, I had a lot of help with these. My little kiddos were helping me, so I left it up that way for a few days. So I just did the ribbons first, and I always like to do the ribbon starting from the top, and then I loop it down. So I just tie a little bow at the top, and then I just push them in. You're supposed to tie it. I never tie. I mean, some people tie it, not you're supposed to. Some people tie it. I never do. I just kind of leave it loopy like that, so it kind of looks like it's flowing down freely. And then these little guys helped me put it together, but of course they only did half the tree because they aren't tall enough to do the whole tree. So the top was empty and the bottom was full of decorations. It was quite cute. They were so excited to do it. So I let them do it. I left it for a few days, and then when they went to bed one night, I just kind of moved them. They didn't really notice, and I just did it every night a few, so they kind of didn't notice so much. And I'll show you kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just moving it. So again, like, there isn't really, some people have a set thing of what they do. I kind of just eyeball it. If you've watched me do my DIYs or anything, or even my trays, you know it's like trial and error with me. So I just try to kind of fill it in where it's looking empty. And again, all of these are either DIY pieces, Dollar Tree pieces. Some of the bigger balls were from Michael's at like when they had like 90% off or something. It was in January at some point that I bought them, and I added those. And I didn't pick up too many new things this year. The only new things that I have on here are the things that I DIY'd. And that's all there is to it. I will have another Christmas tree decorating video out probably either Sunday or Monday next week, because we'll be picking up a tree either Saturday or Sunday depending on the weather. And I'll show you how we decorate that one. The kids playroom one I'm not showing you just because I totally let them do whatever they wanted with that one. So they did that one, and we didn't set up the other big one because we're getting a natural tree. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully it gives you ideas. It shows you that you can do a 7-foot tree for not a lot of money. Like I said, most of these things were a Dollar Tree, except for some of the balls. And I forgot to mention, I did have a few hand-painted balls that I picked up in the Czech Republic, I want to say like 15 years ago. And I saved them, and I really like them. They're just like a little bit of tradition, I guess. So, anyway, I hope you enjoy this episode and join me on the weekend to see how I decorate our natural tree. This is the first time that we as a family are doing a natural tree, and we will be chopping it down. So, I'll take you on a journey with us. Thank you so much. Have a great day and stay safe.